Hello, Hidden Hermit here. We're looking at a strength card this afternoon, wherever you are. This is the strength card from the Shadowscapes tarot. Shadowscapes, very beautiful deck, lots of detail. In fact, I'm going to have to get really close here so you can see this. And at first glance, and if you peruse the card, it does indeed chime well with the idea of what we see when we perceive the image of the strength card. You have a woman, a rather flame-haired woman, dressed in white, which I'm pretty sure is very significant, but it's certainly significant in the Waite-Smith system to symbolise purity and innocence. You have the lion that again, she's got a hand on the mouth and a hand on the head, as if it's soothing it. And then the Shadowscapes is incredibly detailed. Lots of other stuff going on here, as with most of the other cards. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. So the feline motif is doubled, as is the idea of a sort of a strong white kind of figure. Lots of beasts going on. The lion itself is a horned lion, which is interesting. I'm not sure if there's... I think it's literally the aesthetic of the Shadowscapes. I mean, the Shadowscape is a beautiful deck. It really is. It's very ethereal. I mean, you can see little fairies or pixies, sprites, whatever they may be, going on around there. But yeah, there's always the, strange smoke, interesting hues. It's a very... How can you put it? A mystical, fairy-based deck. I think that's fair. However, the image does really chime well with what we know about strength. Lots of other details, as with most Shadowscape cards that are in there, that could be there for a reason, could not be there. I mean, I'm interested in this cat with the bell. I don't know what the cat's trying to do there. Is he playing with the bell? Is he ringing it? I don't know. I quite like the fact that the lion is protecting this flamey orb here. This, I don't know, it's almost as if that's quite primal. A sense of energy, of... I was about to say aggression. I think that's probably unfair, but that sort of sense of force, if you like. But yeah, he either he's protecting it, or... I don't know, big ball of red stuff. That's what I see. That's what I perceive. In the book, it does mention this wee little acorn here. And acorns, they start off in very humble, teeny tiny proportions, and they grow into mighty oaks. And indeed, in a lot of cultures, the oak tree is also symbolizes this idea of strength, of sturdiness, of steadfastness. With the Shadowscapes, it does get quite detailed, and I'm sure it attempts to be quite poetic in its description of the cards. And it doesn't do keywords very well. It's more sort of key sentences, and it talks about calm composure and persuasion and soft control, tempered force, that sort of thing. But it also goes on to suggest things like having faith in success, which is nice. Acknowledging the fact that it won't come easy as well. It could be a struggle. The idea that strength needs to be tempered. The idea of unshakable resolve is there as well. It also goes on to note down that there are many different types of strength, from quite forceful, primal, bestial strength to the idea of a sort of a strong, steady application of force, which again is signified by that acorn there. It's a good strength card. It's a good Shadowscapes card. Let me give you a nice good look. I mean, I don't know how you feel about the Shadowscapes, and sometimes it annoys me for reasons I may not be able to articulate. However, this card in particular, it works. It makes sense to me. I like it. So that's the strength card from the Shadowscapes tarot. Thank you.